What's up, guys? Welcome to the forecast. So it's Monday, beginning of the week, and the market is changing its nature. So we have started to trend a bit. The conditions are starting to shift, which is to be expected. We have been heavily range bound for the past month and a half, maybe even 2 months. And yeah, market conditions always change sooner or later. We have started to see some signs of that. Let's see if we will get follow through and some nice confirmation. But this is looking very promising, so I don't want you to get your hopes up, but the evidence is here that maybe some trends are starting. Again, I'm waiting for a bit more. I'm not just jumping in and buying. I'm waiting for that nice confirmation, as I said, because that's how a professional trader thinks. He doesn't just take a look at some good signs and buy. He waits for clear confirmation of a nice trend. So we have EU here, and one really good thing happened on this pair, which was this liquidity grab, as I talked about in the prior forecasts. So as we said, there was a clear psychological level right here, 1.0000, and then we went into it, grabbed all of the liquidity, reversed. Look at these huge double wicks. People were going long at this point. They were buying because they thought market was going up. When they saw this candle, they were clearly buying more because they thought this was just going to rocket up. And then what happened? Well, the market makers, they are some smart individuals, and they pushed the price down, took out all of the stops, reversed up. So a trend to the upside was to be expected, but then again, I was waiting for clear evidence. Looks like we are getting that evidence. We got a push, pullback, another push, pullback, and then are now trending up. It's not that good of a trend, so it's not that impulsive. It's better suited for the Aussie pairs. I would say for the Euro pairs, I want to see a larger push. I want to see larger impulses and smaller pullbacks overall. But then again, it's not that bad either. It's somewhere in the middle. What I want to see, currently it looks like we're forming a huge wick, so I want to see this continue up, to be honest. And then maybe either a nice flag or a nice break and retest trade to the entry area. The entry area is of course this inside bar right here. The top of the inside bar is my entry area. And yeah, I just want to see it push a bit more. This is not enough. I want to see more momentum up. And then I would definitely consider buying. So what can also happen, we can start to ascend. That means move to the upside is over, look for a reversal, or we can get sort of a V for volatility and then get a range push down. Common pattern, I'm not sure it will play out in this case, but keeping it in mind, of course. Or we can descend. If that happens, then I would be a bit more careful. I would look for a reversal, but one warning sign would be this sort of an ascending going into a descending structure, which usually signals to us a larger range. So yeah, also something to keep in mind. My main point here is this is trending up. The trend is looking okay. I want to see a bit more, and then I will look to buy. Okay, so that's about it for EU. Now for the Euro and the Japanese yen. So this is looking actually very nice currently. So we are still in this sort of an uptrend. We did have this uptrend, which was not that great, and then we had this huge range, which was definitely not good, and we kind of created this ascending structure. But one thing we do know about the Euro pairs, that we can get an impulse to the upside from an ascending structure. That is a common pattern, and it's also a high probability pattern. So currently I do like this to buy, but I want to see just a bit more because well, I'll get to the reasons. So we had a push up, created a wick, retraced, but then we continued. So there was a clear liquidity area here above this range. It was ascending but sort of also ranging, so we do have a liquidity area, and the liquidity has been pushed into and nothing happened, which is a good sign. We actually got no momentum shift in the pullback. Got a wick to a downside, signaling that the momentum is still up, and then price continued, and we got this really nice high probability clean close right here. Look at this candle. That's just a perfect candle. But for me personally, so first reason, it's Monday. Now on Monday, trades usually don't work out, so the setups usually don't work out that good, especially on the Monday morning, which is now currently, I mean, it's afternoon, but it's still pretty fresh. So I tend to be a bit more careful. And the second reason is, well, we got this huge wick to the upside. Now if it was, say, Wednesday, and if it was just this candle without that huge wick that I just saw, I would definitely have an order on for this sort of a pullback and then for a nice trend up. So I would have an order on if it was Wednesday and if there was no huge wick. But because it's Monday and because we now got this really huge wick, I don't have an order on. So this just does not fit my plan. It's kind of marginal, and when I'm discussing a trade and I'm convincing myself to get in it, I want to stay out, because it usually ends up not fitting my plan and it usually ends up taking a loss. So those are the two reasons I do not have an order on right now. But it's still looking good. So what I want to see this continue up. Same as Euro US dollar. I want to see it continue up, give us a nice flag, or maybe even a nice break and retest like this. I'm also looking for that quick, if this candle closes really nice with a clean close, I'm looking for that quick push to the entry point, and then something like this. The euro and the Japanese yen is known for those sort of formations where it just taps you in and goes. So the pullback can be even 40, even 50 pips. It just likes to tap you in and just goes. Something to keep in mind. So yeah, I'm looking for that one more continuation candle, and then I would be happy to take a trade. Also, what can happen, we can start to ascend, then look for a reversal. I mean, it's the same forecast as on the euro and the US dollar. Also, we can get a V like this, look for a range, look for a push down, blah blah blah, trade to go short. So yeah, nothing special. Or what can happen, we can get a reversal, since this is overall ascending, as we can see here. So we broke the high, retraced, broke the high, retraced, broke the high, retraced, broke the high, and are now retracing. We can get a large push down, and then I would definitely look to sell, because it would be a nice clean ascending and a nice clean reversal. If we get a large push down, I will look to sell. So that's it for EJ. Currently I'm waiting for a bit more, either to buy, or I'm waiting for that large impulse down for a reversal. For the Aussie pairs, they're also looking pretty good. So they look to be cleaning up a bit. Let me check the highs. So this is all trend. There is no counter trend candle here. All of the highs are higher than the previous candle, and this is trending up according to my book. So as we can see here, we got the push up, pull back, push up, pull back, push up. Now I don't have an order on, since the entry area, which is right here, this candle, is too far away. I don't want to see like something like this. That would be a V reversal. What I'm looking for is maybe a nice clean flag, or maybe for a small pause, another push up, break and retest. So overall, I'm just looking for this either to continue or give me some nice clean entry formation without a momentum shift, and then I would definitely be interested in a buy. So yeah, that's about it. I'm looking for that, maybe for a push up, a nice flag. Do be careful if we start to ascend, then that's an indication of a reversal. Or we can get a V, we can get that V reversal, then something like this. And that's exactly why I don't have an order on currently, because I'm afraid of being stuck in that volatility and that V reversal where we just continue down and get stopped out. Nothing more really to say. It looks good, but let's see how this candle forms and then how the next few candles form. That will tell me everything I need to know, but the main point is this is trending up. I'm looking to buy. This is looking good, and let's see how it will develop. Aussie Japanese yen, This one is not looking that good, so not looking that promising, unfortunately. What happened is we got this huge range, sort of an ascending structure, but then again more of a range, as we can see here. And then we sort of messed around, got more messy price action, broke the low, actually retraced, then we broke the high, retraced, broke the high again, got a clean close, but retraced. So this, for me personally, was not enough of a push for me to buy, especially since it is Monday. I'm being more patient. So yeah, maybe some people placed a pending long or at this point, but for me personally, this is not enough momentum. I wanted to see one more candle push up. So two reasons. First one, as I said, it's Monday. I'm being more patient. Second one, we have just broken out of this large range, and we know that there is a clear liquidity area right here. So something to keep in mind, when we just break out of a range, we can easily just retrace back and just continue ranging around. So yeah, what I'm looking for, to be honest, is a large push up and then nice flag, or maybe a break and retest trade, maybe a small pause here and then a break and retest trade further up. I'm just looking for this momentum to continue, and so that I can enter a nice buy order. What can happen, we can start to ascend, then look for a reversal down. Also, we can get a V for volatility, look for a push down and then a nice flag to go short. That can definitely also happen. And we can start to descend. Then I will just be patient. To be honest, two reasons. First one, reversals don't tend to work out on this pair. Second one, it would be an ascending going into a descending, which usually ends up giving us a larger range. So that's about it for the forecast, guys. Hope you took some value, and market is heating up, looks like it. So excited about that, and let's see what the next few days will bring us. Keep in mind, Mondays and Tuesdays are a bit slower, a bit range bound. On Wednesday is where the real action happens. So on Wednesday I tend to be a bit more lenient with the trades. That's it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.